The empathy weapon. When feeling is used to control thinking, you're told to care. You're told to listen. You're told to feel. And if you don't, you're heartless. You're the problem. You're part of them. Welcome to the empathy weapon, where compassion isn't just a virtue. It's a tool, and you're the target. This is Mind Games, and today we're pulling apart the thing that feels most sacred, empathy, not to destroy it, but to understand how it gets used against you. Empathy is beautiful. It connects us, drives us to protect, to help, to act. But in the wrong hands, empathy becomes a weapon, not to awaken you, but to manipulate you. The nature of empathy. Empathy is mirroring, feeling what others feel, suffering when others suffer, acting on behalf of pain. But here's the catch. Empathy is selective. It's vulnerable to framing. It's emotional, not logical. It reacts, it doesn't evaluate. And that's what makes it powerful and dangerous. Weaponizing compassion. Governments, media, corporations, they've learned this. If you can make someone feel, you can make them follow. You've seen it. A single image of a suffering child, a viral video with sad music, a campaign that says, if you don't support this, you don't care. And now your emotions are weaponized against your reason. Empathy bypasses skepticism. It turns off your filters. And while you're feeling, someone else is deciding. Guilt as a lever, the easiest way to control someone? Make them feel responsible for something they didn't do. This is empathy, turned into guilt. You didn't cause the suffering, but you feel it. And now you're expected to atone, not with healing, but with obedience, with silence, with submission. Manufactured outrage. You're shown only part of a story. You feel outrage, you act, and then you learn the rest. But by then, the damage is done. The tweet went viral. The protest happened. The donations went through. Empathy, when manufactured, creates mobs instead of movements. The empathy hierarchy, you can't feel for everyone. So media decides who you should feel for. Some lives get headlines, others get silence. This isn't empathy. It's empathy curation, designed to channel your compassion toward agendas, how to defend against it. Empathy isn't the enemy. Blind empathy is. You don't defeat manipulation by turning off your heart. You defend it by connecting it to your mind. Before you act, ask, who benefits from this reaction? Ask, what aren't they showing me? Ask, is this empathy or guilt-wrapped? Control? This was the empathy weapon, and now that you've seen how it works, it's harder to use it against you. Next time, the crisis machine. Why chaos is the default setting. Until then, stay critical, stay aware, stay free.